Ciao a tutti, bentornati a Closing Time. Oggi dallo studio lo.pez di Trieste vi portiamo in Atlanta, Georgia con i Delta Moon. Welcome to the show, guys. Let's do it.
Didn't we shake it, baby? We had a time alright. Two trains passing in the desert in the middle of the night. Pull into the station with nothing left to show, just a cup of coffee and a whiff of afterglow. This road is full of choices. You got to make them for yourself. You can turn your back on love, just be facing something else. Pull into the station with nothing left to show, just a cup of railroad coffee and a whiff of afterglow. Last night I was dreaming on the train. Had my face against the window, looking outside in the rain. And I thought I saw you smiling through the trees and brooks and fields. You whispered that you loved me, and it almost sounded real. Pull into the station with nothing left to show, just a cup of railroad coffee and a whiff of afterglow. Afterglow. Whiff of afterglow. Afterglow.
I'm really thrilled to be here with the two founding members of Delta Moon. Welcome to the show, guys. I'm really, really honored.
Thank you for having us, Marco.
So, I read in your biography that you two guys met at a music shop in Atlanta, Georgia, where you're from.
That's true.
So, how many years was that? How many years ago was that?
Long ago. We don't know exactly when it was. We don't remember, but it was
somewhere around 2000, probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Basically, like you were willing to buy the same guitar, and then you
No. I had a guitar that I was trying to sell, and I got him to come out to my car to look at the guitar to try to sell it to him. He was with this girl who said, "No, let's get out of here." But he got my phone number and he ditched the girl, and then we got together and started playing.
She didn't pass the guitar store test.
All right. So, what can you remember from those first days? You guys met. You shared, I guess, the same music tastes, the same music.
Yeah,
passion?
the same musical taste and a lot, and the same taste in musical instruments too. We were buying old resonator guitars, from the 30s and the 40s and 20s, and so we would run into each other at this old brick and mortar instrument store in Atlanta, Georgia, a great old vintage guitar store that a lot of musicians hung out at.
And we were both into the slide guitar. Mark plays bottleneck style, and I play steel guitar style. But same licks work both ways. So we started getting together and just playing together. And at first we weren't even thinking about it being a band. We were just getting together because we lived near each other. And we would just get together and play in the afternoon in the living room. And then we decided to go out and make it a band. At first, we're thinking 2 slide guitars in the same band. Nobody does that. And then we said, well, why not? Let's do it. So this is Crash on the Levee by Bob Dylan. Crash on the levee, mama, water's gonna overflow. Swamp's gonna rise and no boat's gonna row. You can train on down to Williams Point. You can bust your feet, you can rock this joint. But oh, mama, you gonna miss your best friend now. Gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. Don't try to move me, mama, you're just gonna lose. There's a crash on the levee, mama, you have been refused. It's sugar for sugar and it's salt for salt. You go down in the flood, it's gonna be your fault. And oh, mama, you gonna miss your best friend now. Gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. Water keeps rising, mama, don't you let me down. Pack up your suitcase, mama, don't you make a sound. Now it's king for king and it's queen for queen. It's gonna be the meanest flood anybody's seen. And oh, mama, you gon' miss your best friend now. Gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. Williams Point, you can bust your feet, you can rock this joint. But oh, mama, you gon' miss your best friend now. You're gonna have to find yourself another best friend somehow. You're gonna have to find yourself another best friend. Yourself another best friend somehow.
What was the evolution in the band? I know that you play with women before, like with a women singer, with a female singer, and then
early on.
What happened throughout until now?
We started out a trio, acoustic trio, and then we got some shows at more more blues bars, less coffee houses, and gradually added a drummer. And
Got
and
much louder, bass player.
demanded the bass player, and so we became electric, more electric. Actually, Tom played amplified acoustic guitars for a long time, probably the first half of the...
Yeah, and I used to play more keyboards with the band live. It's still on the records, but it's too much to carry around, especially flying to Europe.
I see. And when did you guys start playing music? I mean, do you have do you remember like the first time you really fell in love? Was that a melody? Was that a song? Was that your parents, I don't know, singing songs for you maybe? I don't know. How was your story?
Little Richard had a lot to do with it on 45, and just really early rock and roll recordings. My mother and father were into music, and so there was always music in our house. And
There wasn't so much music in our house, but there was a radio, and I started tuning into the radio. And then there was a piano in the house, and I noticed that in places, if somebody could play the piano, like the girls would come and stand around. So I said, well, that's a good thing. I'm going to figure out how to play that piano. So that's sort of how I started. Tell a woman's crying from the tears that she has shed. You can tell a man is lying by the way he turns his head. But no matter how you tell it, no matter what you do, there ain't nothing. There's nothing you can tell a fool. You can tell a little story, stick to it all night long. You can tell a secret, but once you do, it's gone. No matter how you tell it, no matter what you do, there ain't nothing. There's nothing you can tell a fool. A fool will see what he wants to see. I'm telling you, take it from a fool like me. No matter how you tell it, no matter what you do, there ain't nothing. There's nothing you can tell a fool. Nothing you can tell a fool. There ain't nothing. Nothing you can tell a fool like me. Nothing you can tell a fool. Nothing you can tell
nothing you can tell a fool. Nothing you can tell a fool. There's nothing you can tell a fool.
So what's the plan for the band for the future?
Finish this tour and get right back to work on a record.
Get to work on a record and then
Yeah.
come back here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because we
And
like
then,
it here.
And then repeat.
Except for better every time, that's the plan.
Is there some suggestion you can give to some new bands, like to the youngsters of 2016?
Be original.
Be original. Don't make excuses. Just get out there and make mistakes, but learn from your mistakes and just keep going. That's the way to do it.
Okay, thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. Good luck for the tour. Good luck for the record. I hope to see you again real soon in the future.
We hope so
I hope
too,
so
Mark.
too,
Great.
Marco. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Grazie a tutti da Marco Valva, Closing Time Live Session con Delta Moon. Alla prossima.